Hey everybody, it's Brian. If you haven't noticed, we haven't posted any videos in quite a while, years in fact, and it's because we really wanted to take some time to experiment with filming styles and kind of taking our videos in a slightly different direction. We've actually been able to do that, and it's really exciting. In the past few years, we were a little self-conscious about the content that we created, so we didn't release any of it on this channel. We're willing at this point to share some of that content with you, as long as you understand that we were going through a learning process, learning about filming, about what kind of story we were trying to tell, and our lives were changing a lot since we moved from college to ski town and started becoming ski bums. So in this video, we're gonna show you one of the first adventure vlogs that we made, originally shared on a different channel, but no one really saw them, so here you go. If you like this content, then that's exciting, but don't be worried, we're going to be having some original Western Wanderers content coming out soon as well. Hope you enjoy.
So we're going on an adventure today. We don't really completely understand our destinations, but...
No, we know we're going to Fort Worden,
yeah,
which Ellen has needed to see for a very long time.
Been to many Washington forts, but not Fort Worden.
Yeah.
So...
Right now we're at Gig Harbor, on the other side of the Camaro's Bridge.
Yeah, we're going to a state park that we can't pronounce after we go to... It begins with a K, I think.
No, it begins with an O.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're navigating only with brown signs, and they're leading us to our destinations, and we have no idea what these destinations are.
We're going to Gig Harbor right now because it's really awesome.
All right.
And
Sounds
Ellen's
like
never been there.
All right. So we made it to destination number 1 out on some little pier.
The main Gig Harbor
pier.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting.
Today's taking Ellen to places she's never been day.
Yeah.
And we're still trying to find the state park that we originally turned off the highway to
Which
find.
does begin with a K. I was right.
She was right,
so.
I was wrong. Oh shit, I didn't mean to push that button. I hate technology.
We arrived at Kopalaba.
I don't remember. The navigation
Kopachuck
said it.
Something. Yeah.
Probably.
State Park, which begins with a K. And we're heading down to the beach through some wilderness.
It's kind of foggy, unfortunately.
Yeah, we were hoping for sun, but we live in Washington. We finally made it to the beach, and we're about to have a rock skipping competition. So we'll see how this goes. I haven't done it in quite a while.
That was only 2. God damn it, that was a perfect rock.
Brian's doing much better at this than me.
Nope. I'm done. I give up.
That's about as good as it's been getting for me. Oh wow, look at how impressive.
I think you have to release them close to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at it.
You are. I'm not. The one thing about this park is my enemy is kind of taking over and being invasive everywhere.
You want to explain to the camera what your enemy is?
My enemy is the English ivy that is growing up that tree.
But it's so beautiful.
But it's killing the tree.
Oh,
I like the tree more than the ivy. It's really hard for me to not want to attack it.
How does it kill them, Ellen?
Because it strangles them and it steals their water and their sunlight and everything.
We had enough of this state park. We're heading on to
The next one,
yeah, the next one, which will probably be whatever we pull off the freeway to go see, which could be interesting or could be super boring. So, who really knows?
We'll find out. It'll be an adventure. We decided for our trip, we're mid-adventure, going to Fort Worden State Park to film a Western Wanderers video. And we decided that we're gonna make a vlog of our adventure on the way there, because we're gonna stop at every single state park we see and just kind of around.
We'll see about everything.
Well, yeah, well, we're just gonna stop at several. We've already stopped at one.
This video might make absolutely no sense at all because it's really just us driving around and screwing off, so it doesn't really, like, it may have no relevance to life whatsoever.
It's just an experiment, so
and so we can remember all the craziness that happens. You didn't say Mystery Bay State Park?
Mystery Bay State Park. So we finally made it to our next state park destination. We skipped a couple. Brian was right. We didn't go to all of them. There were quite a few. And now we are at Mystery Bay State Park, which
is cute and small.
Yeah.
It's a nice little bay with lots of sailboats.
We're continuing to what Brian thinks is the coolest state park ever. Second coolest state park ever.
In Washington.
In Washington. Only second to Fort Worden.
Which we're going to today as
later.
well.
Yeah.
What are you doing up there?
Are you videoing?
Maybe.
I'm making a movie, man.
Oh. So by this point, you're probably getting a pretty good idea of how much we like to explore old and abandoned things.
Yeah.
Which is what today is turning into, especially after we did that mine shaft or whatever that was. Not a mine shaft.
Oh yeah, we found a mine the other day.
Well, here we are at Fort Flagler State Park. It's a little breezy today. You can see across, that's where we're going, into Port Townsend there, Fort Worden. Any thoughts, Ellen?
A lot of park aides around. They're watching.
Yeah, they are watching us. Ellen climbed on top of a building and she almost got in trouble.
Not really.
Oh, not really, apparently.
I don't think it was actually a problem.
No. Well, we just arrived here at our final destination, Fort Worden State Park, and man, is there a view behind us. We found this little viewpoint and we can see Mount Baker. It's just right smack dab in the middle. Yeah, way back there. And even though we're on the side of a cliff a little bit, we thought this would be a good place to film one of our Western Wanderers videos, so let's start the trip off with that. This isn't actually a strip.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Or just say what it, do you know what it is?
Admiralty Inlet. Admiralty Inlet. We finally made it to a trail that's actually making us go uphill. Our view. Finally heading out of Fort Worden because we finished shooting everything we needed
to shoot there. And we're about to head to Kingston and catch a ferry back to the Seattle area.
And hopefully we see the sunset on the ferry. That would be ideal.
Yeah, that's the goal, but we'll see if we time this right.
We actually don't even know if the ferry exists right now because we can't find any evidence of it existing. So
it's existed in the past, though. So
yes, we know it has existed.
what the f are those things? Our timing was incorrect. We missed the sunset on the ferry.
It was looking to line up so good with the sunset, then they're like, alter your vehicles. We're finally arriving at this port of Edmonds, and we still have to drive back to Bellevue, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much our adventure for the day.
Yeah.
And
we might do a few more.
yeah.
Yeah.
We try and do these things fairly regularly. So we hope you enjoyed our video, and let us know what you think.
Let us know.
Let us know. Hey guys, Ellen from the Western Wanderers here, and today we are exploring in Fort Worden State Park, which is out on the Olympic Peninsula of Washington State and is right near Port Townsend. So this base was a military fort built in the late 1800s and was used during World War II to defend the Strait of Juan de Fuca against any Japanese fleets that might have come up here.